So what's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another day in the market. And we are back testing the shit out of the market today. We are trying to better our skill and trying to get better every day, right? That's the goal. So let's do some AMT replay. Okay, so I can see around here price is going outside the balance. Highest volume here. So this is why backtesting is really important. Is we gotta see how our strategy reacts in different market conditions, and also we can basically better our skill every day, get better 1% every day just by backtesting, and it also gives you the repetitions you need to be in the market. So that's why I like to backtest. I think in trading you're gonna be trading like an athlete. You gotta take fucking thousands of trades and see why it worked out and why the till here the POC was still here to this. If you shift it down a little bit. Yes, sir. Let's get it. How did the profile develop? Just watch it. So POC came down. Maybe I can move my stop loss up here because see some kind of exceptions, right? And all right, let's take it lower. Let's see. Now, that is topped out at break even. Never know. Alright, get another structure. Let's see. So right about of the POC went down again. So volume is moving to the downside. Alright, TP hit. Let's mark the day's profile. So this candle. Take this shit off. Take this shit off. Alright, another day, let's see. So, couple of gap downs. Gap down, gap down. What's that? April 25. Wow. So this was the time right around when Trump came, right? This was the time around, this was last year's market, bearish market. That's why we see this gap down. I remember how I traded this market. I was fucking short every day, and yeah. Right, big push to the upside. All right. Okay. That area. So let's see, gap down, came down, a big push to the upside, value area outside the, we're trading outside the value. See some rejection, we reject again. Now we came up. Let's see how the profile is developing. See some volume down there, the POC is still down. The big move to the upside, inside value with high volume, and trade it inside the value with high volume. Reversed the value area from yesterday, came in, saw some rejection, could be a selling tail. And if I were a seller here, how would that be? Would that be a big stop loss? Probably right. Alright, so according to our playbook, we would be taking this short right here. Let's see for 1 or 2 candles. Let's see if we can get a retest. Alright. Little bit smaller stop loss. Target this low probably. Target this low. Or target this low. It's a nice little 2-3 trade. Putting my stop here and might take profit around here. So let's see how we do, right? Came down, came down. Some rejection again. Let's see how the profile is developing. POC is still down there. So if we reverse the mean displays, we see some mean reversion, I would be a little bit interested, or I would prefer that. Alright, nothing till now. Big buying volume came in right around here, so we got something, right? Let's see profile from here to there. So what was this? Balance day, and so how we should approach a balance day. Now we see 2 days in balance. Man, I feel the weather change when I start getting a little bit, not much, but a little bit sick. Every morning I wake up, if the weather's about to change, then I feel a little runny nose and stuff, but it's all Gucci, no big deal. Not a fucking deal breaker, is it? Alright, now let's check this shit up, right? So market has been trading down for a couple of days. Let's look at the bigger perspective. Came like this, took all these lows, and see a quick rejection tail with a very high volume. Now, is this big players stepping in, or is this the short-term players? Now, let's look at it in a, I mean, if you just look at it, then also makes total sense that the big players the long-term players might be stepping in, right? Basically, this is a discount for them, right? This is a discounted price for Nasdaq for them, if you know what I mean. 16,000, that's really cheap, while the top of Nasdaq is 23,000, right? And we know we're gonna get there. We know that eventually, I mean, Nasdaq is not gonna crash. It's gonna fucking crash the whole economy. and we know it's gonna go to 22,000. Then 16,000 is a nice little trade for them. Based on all the data and things, after market crash, market tend to go up really faster and go up actually more. I think after COVID crash we went up to 50%. I don't know. Yeah. So 190%. 190%. Lowest point dropping is roughly previous February peak. Recovery had fully recovered by August, March, or April, May, June, July, August. So in 5 months, you can make 16%. Let's think about it. 10% is the average turnover of S&P in a year, and you're making 6% more than that, almost 1.5 times of what you're about to make. Then man, it's never a bad trade. And you know there's 90% chance that it's gonna go up, and the remaining 10% if something really bad is about to happen, right? But let's just continue with our scalps, because we're not in a higher time frame trader, so we shouldn't give a fuck about what happens. But you know, it's better to be informed than to be wrong, right? Alright, so balance days accumulating top of this range, POC higher, let's see how the POC moves. POC is still high, still there. POC is still there. I'm gonna be taking a mean reversal trade. Alright, came in to yesterday's POC. Alright, so that's how we know big players are trying to buy. Now I want to see structure form. Let's see. Yeah, this looks fine to me. Not with tight stop losses. That's one of my big problems. Putting fucking tight stop losses out. Regretting later on. Alright. Back just take the shit out of the market. That's what we're trying to do right now. Alright, let's see. Spike up, and we got stopped out. But let's see how does price do. Is it too small stop loss, or what happened? Let's try to figure out, right? What we could have done to have had a winning trade. Let's just watch it. So right outside the volume, we see price had been trying to go with a balance. Should have figured that out just looking at this chart, right? Write this down in my note. Today is, what day is today? June. Alright, today is day 94. Day 94 of our backtesting streak. Today is day 94 out of 300. So we have 106 days to make $1 million in the market. So, what do you think? Are we gonna make it till day 94? Let's wait and watch. I mean, are we gonna make it till day 300? 206 days. 206 days. So gonna lock the fuck in for 206 days and make $1 million from trading. That's my goal for this year. So just trying to set a goal, try to give my 100%. Even if I fail, I don't give a fuck. But as long as I give my 100%, I don't mind. So what are we doing today? MT setup backtest. Why didn't this work out? It's all about repetitions, my friend. Repetition and feedback. And we also need feedback, right? Based on Rainbow Screenshot, auction market theory, you can a market that's failed to sustain a breakout and exit start of trading. Avoiding these traps and flipping them into winning setup comes out to identify initiative versus responsive buyers. Alright, and looking for failed auctions. Alright, so we are looking for initiative versus responsive behavior and looking for failed auction. So identifying the value area and balance before the trade even happens. Establish your short-term balance area, value area, high value area, low end point of control. The mistake entering a long trade at the absolute top of the range for a short at the bottom, expecting an immediate breakout without asking the structure confirmation. The avoidance, treat the edges of a balance profile as a resistance for longs and support for. Alright, so based on Gemini, we kind of failed because yesterday was balance, right? And so let me mark it up real quick. This was a D profile, right, from yesterday. So according to that, and also this is a failed auction, setting tail. So according to that, we should have actually went short from here and targeted this low because it was a balanced day. And yesterday's profile also matters a lot rather than today's profile, so makes sense. The previous day was a balance profile, so should count that. Take trade and one up bias. Alright, so that was our mistake. let's move on. Alright, market is going down. Let's see if we, yeah, POC shifted to right here, right? Now we're at the end, we're at the lower edge of balance profile. Let's see if we can get some rejection off of this, right off this high volume area. See some rejection coming in. Alright, I would want to be long, not too tight of stop loss, and target this high, got area high. Kind of like a ping pong trade. So will high happen? Stops out again? It's the real question. Alright, around POC we see some rejection now. See why I didn't put my stop loss right here? You see, chat? Because it's too tight. Right? We don't want to be too tight. Alright. Boom, we took the take profit. Yes, sir. So looking at this profile is really important for the buyers, and also looking at how today's profile is looking. It's really important. But now this profile did something good. At it. Now how would I approach the actual trading day? Volume kind of starting to dry up, I think. And also we see some rejection, but we have to account this move, this fucking break candle. We have to account for it. So right, so we still cannot say that I will take a short from here. The playbook technically says we should take a short from here, but also the context matters. If there's no context, then your playbook ain't shit, right? So let's see based on the context. So would I rather want to be a seller here, or would I rather be a buyer? Of course I would be a buyer, right? Because you see what I'm saying? So context matters, folks. Context really matters. I'm trying the Alex Hormozy productivity routine right now. Wake up, caffeine, nicotine, and walking to work. That's the $100 million productivity routine. All right. See how we do right now. So on this day, after a big trend move, after a big trending day, but although it was a trending day, the POC was down and market close to its high, right? So the highest volume trading in the market was down, and we turned it higher. That means probably long-term buyers stepped in. They bought it around here, right? And let's see if we could see some rejection of this low volume lows, or we could see some kind of a structural formation outside of this value area. It's lower than value. Then let's say it's Black Friday, right? And you know iPhone is worth iPhone is worth $1,200, and on Black Friday it went down to, let's say, $800. So would you buy or not? And you need a phone, of course you would buy, right? That's a really nice deal. So same thing with the market. You gotta see how the auction progresses every day. And yeah, it's simple stuff. Just gotta backtest and journal. Alright, that's what I'm trying to see. Take my long entry around here, put my stop loss maybe a little bit down, because I'm really bad with tight stop. I mean, it works, I'm telling you, it works sometimes, but it works maybe once in fucking 3 times, but at least I don't lose money because I put my my thing to break even really fast. But you know, it's always nice to make more money in the market than, I mean, technically both approaches good in its own way, right? Because your main goal should be not losing money, but if you have some money to lose, then it's better to make more money, if that makes sense to you, right? So I used to be a big fan of tight stop losses and moving my stop to break even really fast, but as I found out about that I have an edge in the market, then it kind of became second nature to just leave the trade and just wait for it to either hit my stop loss or my take profit. And maybe I'll move it sometimes to in profit my stop loss, but it depends on the context actually. That's why context matters in trading, folks. Really matters. Without context, your playbook ain't shit and your strategy ain't shit. So you gotta see what context is the market trying to give. Alright, you see what I'm saying? If it was previous me, then I would put my stop loss right around here. Yes sir. Alright, we're forming some kind of a trend line, so it makes sense to move my stop loss to the corresponding structure. Let's see if I would have gotten the trade if I had not moved the stop loss. I mean, it's another day, so it doesn't matter, right? I don't hold trades overnight. I'm not a fucking swing trader. So anyways, but you know what I'm trying to say, right? If I had not moved my stop loss, then I would not have gotten stops out at break even. Alright, so as more data I got, I realized that not moving my stop to break even is actually better for my strategy. So again, a balanced day. Again, a balanced day with D profile a little bit upward to the range, I think. little bit upward to the range. Yeah, 0.5 is here, 0.618. So a little bit up of the range, we're making this. Now, let's see. Almost outside value. Let's see how we make a structure. Come down. It's chopping around a lot, so I don't want to be trading this market. Let me run to the washroom. Be back in 5 minutes. All right. Let's take 5. Oh, I'm back and rolling. What happened to the music? Uh, let's see. No copyright music. Cause last time I got a copyright, so gotta be careful this time. All right. So where were we? What were we looking at? We're looking at this straight here. All right. Also, let's do a pre-market analysis. Pre-market analysis, so side by side. I'm not gonna be taking a trade on my 35. I'll be probably taking trades on my top sip for quite some time. And I think the 50k is really really nice to trade. The best account to trade probably 50k because it's easier to pass and you technically you require less, what do you call it, your drawdown to the passing ratio is really nice at 50k, so I prefer the 50k now. Alright. The fuck? I'm not paying the money to fucking trading view. I'd rather use creative aid if it comes to that. Alright, anyways, let's continue with our back testing. Alright, so as we expected, we gave our move up. Let's see if we can get a pullback. Alright. We could probably reverse this range. Put my stop loss around here. I might take profit right around this place. Alright. And then let's see. So we got barely whipped out. Alright, so yesterday's value was in balance. So we always forget this, right? And this might be a really bad thing. So yesterday's value was right there. Alright, so what should we do? Balance market? It's trying to come down again. If it's trying to come down again, then we might take a short, right? Let's see, some kind of structure forming around. So let's take a short from this position to the end of another range, right? You know, sometimes your trades might work out and sometimes it doesn't work out, so you gotta see. I mean, you just gotta be trading even if it doesn't work out, because that's where the edge is, right? If you know your strategy has an edge, so like just now, look at this. We have been trading and I am net positive right now, 20k. If my equity curve is to the upside, then you don't need to change nothing in your strategy. You just need to tweak it a little bit, you know, here and there, and it's gonna work out. We got fucking stopped out on this. Anyways, why am I seeing so many half days of trading? Or is it not a half day? Alright. All right, so let's do some 2-3 trades before the market close. I mean the market open, so that we don't have to, so that we don't have to be unknown in the market. All right, and we also gotta do some pre-market analysis just in case. It's better to be prepared than to be wrong. That's what I always say. All right. So after yesterday's balance POC started to pump to the upside, right? So what can we expect? We can expect the price to actually go higher, right? Maybe take it to the upside, maybe through these highs, or even these highs, right? So we are trying to take the gap, I think. Alright, we're trying to take yesterday's POC, see some rejection at yesterday's POC, trying to see a breakout, quickly a snapback. Alright, let me try a long around this point. Must stop a little bit down there, target it to this high, buy. Must stop a little bit down there, and my TP a little bit up there. Alright, now let's see, how do we do? So stop loss was on point, right around this point. Almost got stopped out, almost. So I'm not gonna move my stop loss to break even, right? Because I've been seeing with this strategy is that not putting yourself to break even is actually better. So that being said, let's draw a profile for this day. I'm only one trade, and the day ended. We can see like a double B profile like this and this, but we can also say it's a D profile technically, right? So let's see if we will reverse from this value area high or reverse from this value area low. So we just gotta fade the edge when there's a D profile, right? Unless it breaks out to one side. Alright, so it did break out. I don't usually hold my trades overnight, but just in case, right? Alright, so that being said, let's see. This just like this. Alright, and also let's see. Now we're trying to balance. We're trying to have a range at the lower quadrant right there. So with that being said, we broke out of this balance. Let's see where the POC is. I'd rather be short, but the range is too small to even short, right? It's not worth the capital risk. It's 9:06 already. Gotta do some pre-market analysis after some time. Damn, you're kind of sleepy now. Gotta work on some stuff today, make some videos. All right, waiting for waiting for market open. 9:25 right now, so we got about 5 minutes before market open. All right, so what's the game plan? All right, let's just go through this. Watch the market in different time frames. Daily time frame. What are we doing right now? Daily time frame. We are getting long from this lower half. 4 hours time frame. Sorry. So 4 hours time frame. We're doing the same thing almost, but the candle size looks like it doesn't want to go up, and there's a big point of rejection right there. If I draw a profile from there, then there's a high volume area too. Let's see how do we react to this point. And hourly time frame looks the same to me. 30-minute, 5-minute, and 1 minute. All right, in 1 minute we're already starting to shift the trend from bullish to bearish. All right. Damn, I'm sleepy as fuck today. All right, that's another chart, and We are already seeing some kind of exhaustion right here to the downside. All right. Already seeing some exhaustion to the downside. And how was yesterday's day? Yesterday's day was a balanced day above yesterday's value area, so makes sense to go short. Everything right here tells me to go short, but I'm gonna wait till I get some confirmation on the tape.
Order filled.
Yeah, pretty simple day, 100%. So yeah, I'm just watching the tape right now to see where we're gonna take it. I think we have a lot of potential to go higher, but let's see. Let's get some songs going on. All right. I see some sellers being a bit aggressive right now. See on the tape, big sellers coming in. It's completely red right now, so might just end my trade and break even. I don't know. Let's see.
Order filled.
We just got stopped out. Let's watch the tape. See if we can get some re-entry. What's up? What's up, Rules? How's it going? You trading right now? We took our entry around this candle and got stopped out. So let's watch. Alright, might take a short right from Kaho Hamile. I'm in New York now. Alright, let's see. We're down to 60 right now, so we break 60. Yep, I'm short. Short 3 contracts. Let's see. Let's try and trying to do some tape reading for this combine. Just a practice combine. Nothing serious. So I think we might go down to, let me just do manual take profit. We might go down to 40s, 30s. Let's see.
Order filled.
All right. How much are we down? Down 100. Alright, we are outside yesterday's value and top of yesterday's range. We got some buys coming in. Yeah, it's really hard not to be long, but the thing is, you see the value area, right? From yesterday. Yesterday was a kind of a balanced range, and the value's been moving down. So not sure if I want to be long though. But it looks, if I just look at the price, then it looks like I might want to go up. But if we look at the volume and the value, then really hard to say. So maybe we'll just wait till we move out of this POC, because a lot of the times it comes to the POC and just chops around, and I don't want to be in a chop right now, you know. So let's just watch and wait. So at trader, what point, what price are you long from?
Order filled.
Alright, we are at 30s right now, and I expect it to go down to, let's see where it takes us. Let's see where the market takes us. I go down quite a bit, I have to say though. Alright, we're up 170 right now. Trading a combine, trying to see where the combine can take us. 37s. Seen some buyers at 40, but we came down again to 35, 36. So these buyers ain't shit for us right now. And let's see if we can take it to the 20s. Again, we see some aggressive sellers stepping back in. I would say the main thing you gotta focus right now is right here. This is the filtered tape, and this one is really important. Yeah, so the filtered tape is basically the filtered market orders, big market orders, the big players, the hedge funds, the banks, all of them come up here on this right portion. You see all these big trades, these are banks, hedge funds, these are regular people, they got a lot of money. Alright, so we want to be trading on the side of the hedge funds, on the banks. So you gotta focus on this and see how they're moving their position, how they're putting money in the market, and when they're taking out the money in the market. So we're down to 20s, 30s. Let's see if we can take it down to the 10s. Just gonna move my stop a little bit just in case, right? Already locked in 137, trading a small account today. We are up $400, but already put my stop loss at 137 in profit, just in case the market turns around and tries to focus. And let's see where we can take this trade. I expect it to go down to 7400s, and I expect it to test 7400. So let's see where these big players takes us. We see some buying around at 20s, 22s. We see some sellers. We see some sellers at 20s. We go down to 20s. We might break 20s. We see some sellers around at 21. Alright, I think we might break 20s. We might break 20s. Yes, sir. We broke 20. We are down to 17. I might move my stop loss a little bit, just in case. 2 candlestick already locks in $300, and we are up 450 trading a small account. We are up 450. If we had traded a big account, we would be up $2,000 right now, but that's all right. Alright, so let's see where the market takes us. We have a lot more downside potential. We might, if we break 10s, then we might retest 7400s, and I might take my position off at 7400s. Right now we are 430 in profit. Right now we are seeing some pullback in the market, getting to 20s, 21s. We see some buyers coming in at 20s, 16, 17. So I said focus right on this point, on this right area. You gotta focus. That's the game. That's the edge in the market. You can see what the big players are doing right now, right? So just look at the big volumes. So we see some buyers coming in, 67 contracts, but still we are trying to take the market lower. These big players ain't shit right now. These big buyers ain't shit. We're trying to go down. So let's see where the market takes us. Alright, at 20s we are seeing some consolidation, and so I don't want to be too much, risking too much. So I might put my stop loss at 25, just 5 points above the consolidation point, so that we don't lose out the profit we already made. Alright, so let's see if we break the 10s. So we saw some buyers coming in at 20s, and the buyers didn't do much in the market. So that tells us buyers and shit right now, and all these big sellers are coming in. So let's see where the market takes us. Let's see. If we break 10s, then I think we might visit 7400s, and if we get to 7400s, then that's a winning trade for us. We take home maybe $500-$600. We're up $400, almost $400, and this is trading a small account. So as you can see, we can make money from a small account too. You don't need a big account just to make money. And that's $400 in a single day in a small account, and that's a nice trade, I would say.
Order filled.
All right, we did some retests. All right, and we did come back, and we did get stopped out on a pullback, but that's all right. Guess it happens, right? So we saw some buyers coming in right here around 28s, 27s, right from 25s, and we were short from around this point, which is we were short from 70s, and we came down to 20s, 15s, and we got stopped out around 20, 25s, 28s. So that's a nice 50-point trade, 50-point shorting S&P on a Tuesday morning. Couldn't ask for something better. So that's it. We're done for the day. Made around 262 after having a loss, and this is trading a small account, so that's a nice winning day for us. And just gonna tag these winning days, prove some consistency in the market, and we can go back to trading the big account again. Till then, we're just gonna be trading the small account and dealing with this volatility in the market, right? So once we adapt to this volatility in the market, then we are going to trade our big account again. So sometimes it's important to step down, step up, looking how the market is doing and how you want to be in the market. Just the main thing is you never want to be losing money. So trade safe, trade good, and see you all tomorrow.